Barbara O'Neill has unveiled a crucial truth about hydration that's silently affecting the health of seniors everywhere. Her wisdom regarding the essential balance of water and minerals has transformed countless lives, especially for those over 60. In this video, we'll explore her groundbreaking insights on proper hydration and the simple addition that can make your glass of water truly life-changing. Did you know that a staggering number of seniors are chronically dehydrated without realizing it? Their bodies are literally crying out for water in ways they don't recognize. Barbara's discoveries might just save your life or the life of someone you love. If you find this information valuable, please help spread this life-saving message by liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing to our channel. Together, we can build a community dedicated to better health through proper hydration. While oxygen remains the most vital element needed for life, water stands firmly in second place. You can survive about 3 minutes without oxygen, but when it comes to water, you might be surprised to learn that humans can actually endure nearly 2 weeks without it under extreme circumstances, not just 3 days as commonly believed. This fact emerged from accounts of Siberian work camp escapees who traveled through desert conditions with minimal water intake. Looking around the world, you'll notice something revealing: places without water rarely sustain human populations. Yet when you ask people about their daily water consumption, their answers often reveal troubling patterns. Some simply admit, "I don't like water." Others complain, "If I drink water, my feet swell," or "When I drink water, I'm in the bathroom all day." These last two responses actually signal something critical: the water isn't properly entering their cells. So how do you get water inside your cells where it belongs? The answer lies in understanding the third and fourth most vital elements needed for life: sodium and potassium. In nature, seawater contains 92 minerals, with approximately 30% being sodium and 50% being chloride. These two minerals form the first crystals when seawater evaporates. Unfortunately, modern table salt processing removes nearly everything beneficial, leaving only 2 harsh minerals bleached white, with aluminum added to prevent clumping. This processed table salt can be dangerous because it lacks the 90 other minerals that naturally balance and soften sodium and chloride. Your cells maintain a delicate balance: high potassium concentration inside cells and high sodium concentration outside. Sodium-potassium pumps in your cell membranes constantly work to maintain this crucial balance. When you don't eat enough fruits and vegetables, your main potassium sources, while consuming excessive table salt, your sodium levels rise as potassium levels fall. Through osmosis, the higher concentration of sodium outside starts entering your cells where it doesn't belong, causing cellular swelling. This is what doctors recognize as high blood pressure. They're absolutely right that table salt contributes to this condition. Dr. Lilengri, a French physician who has dedicated an entire book to salt, takes a different approach. When patients come to him with high blood pressure, he prescribes Celtic salt instead of medication. Why? Because Celtic salt contains 82 minerals in their natural balance. Himalayan salt is another good option with about 75 minerals, though Barbara prefers Celtic salt for its unique properties. Celtic salt contains 3 forms of magnesium: magnesium chloride, magnesium bromide, and magnesium sulfate. Magnesium is a water-hungry molecule that helps transport water into your cells. This explains why Celtic salt feels moist, especially during rainy weather. Those magnesium compounds naturally attract moisture. Here's Barbara's simple but revolutionary hydration technique. Place a small crystal of Celtic salt on your tongue, about the size of a sesame seed if you have high blood pressure, slightly larger if not. As your mucous membranes absorb these minerals, the magnesium travels to your cell membranes. When you drink water afterward, that magnesium actually pulls the water inside your cells. It's the fastest way to properly hydrate your body. The only time drinking extra water becomes dangerous is when people consume too much at once without the essential minerals found in Celtic salt to help transport that water into their cells. Many people complain about frequent bathroom trips after increasing their water intake. Barbara's advice is simple. Have a tiny crystal of salt before each glass of water, and don't drink entire glasses at once. Ideally, you should consume about 8 glasses of water daily, but space them throughout the day. Barbara shares her personal routine, drinking half a glass immediately upon waking, using the bathroom, having another half glass, getting dressed, and then another half glass, always starting with that small bit of salt. Many people report remarkable improvements when following this approach. Remember, huge volumes of water consumed at once will simply pass through you, similar to watering a plant with a torrential downpour rather than gentle rain. Did you know that sodium chloride table salt is so strong it can actually kill your taste buds? You've likely noticed people who habitually use table salt. They apply it liberally before even tasting their food. Their taste buds have been deadened. Celtic salt, with its full mineral profile, actually enhances food flavors rather than overwhelming them. Barbara shares that her morning red lentils often surprise guests with their chicken-like flavor, despite containing only olive oil, herbs, Celtic salt, and turmeric. This simple dish demonstrates how natural salt enhances flavor without complicated preparation. Beyond hydration and taste, sodium serves other crucial functions in your body. It helps transport glucose into your bloodstream and water into your cells. These fundamental roles are documented in any anatomy, physiology, chemistry, or biology textbook. These are established facts. Now imagine what's happening in many American bodies today. Insufficient water intake, processed salt consumption, minimal fresh vegetables, and limited sun exposure. The little water consumed can't properly enter cells. Without sufficient vitamin D from sunshine, calcium can't enter cells either. Many people avoid healthy fats based on misleading information, leading to constant hunger and excessive carbohydrate consumption. The result is catastrophic: water can't get in, minerals can't get in, glucose can't get in. Your body's last resort is to force nutrients into cells by increasing pressure, resulting in high blood pressure. This condition can stem from dehydration, mineral deficiency, especially magnesium, vitamin D deficiency, high carbohydrate diets, and physical inactivity. Dehydration affects virtually every bodily function. Interestingly, chronic dehydration can cause both dry mouth and excessive saliva production as your body attempts to compensate. To determine how much water you need, consider your output. Your kidneys excrete about 1.5 quarts daily. Your skin loses 0.5 quarts, your colon 0.3 quarts, and your lungs 0.2 quarts. That totals approximately 2.5 quarts, or about 10 8-ounce glasses lost daily with no reserve tank to draw from. During activities like sauna sessions, your skin might lose an additional 0.8 quarts through perspiration. Some water intake can come from fruits, vegetables, herbal teas, and vegetable juices, but proper hydration remains essential. Dr. Batman Helid discovered that when we're dehydrated, our bodies enter drought management by releasing histamine. This explains why antihistamines are prescribed for allergic responses, though water itself is nature's best antihistamine. The first place water is taken from during dehydration is the stomach lining. The protective mucosa wall thins, reducing the sodium bicarbonate that normally neutralizes stomach acid and prevents ulcers. This connection between dehydration and digestive issues continues throughout the gastrointestinal tract. Your pancreas needs adequate hydration to produce insulin and glucagon, which regulate blood sugar and digestive enzymes that finalize digestion. Without sufficient water, digestion is compromised at every stage, potentially contributing to diabetes, and other metabolic issues. Dehydration affects your entire body. Your brain cells shrink without adequate water, potentially causing headaches and negative thought patterns. Joint pain, often attributed to arthritis, may actually signal dehydration, as the synovial fluid surrounding joints is 99% water. Your eyes move within water, and your lungs depend on water droplets in the alveoli for proper oxygen exchange. Blood becomes thicker when dehydrated, making it harder for your heart to pump and your kidneys to filter. Barber's wisdom reveals that water truly is essential for every single body function. By understanding the proper way to hydrate with the right minerals in the right balance, you can transform your health, especially as you age. If you found this information valuable, please help us create a community of properly hydrated, healthier people by liking this video, subscribing to our channel, and sharing this life-saving information with those you care about. Drop a comment below about your experience with proper hydration. We'd love to hear how these simple changes impact your life. Remember, sometimes the simplest additions to your daily routine, like the tiny crystal of Celtic salt in your water, can have the most profound impact on your health and longevity.